Cool, just to sum everything up, what are the most significant changes you've noticed in your tamariki in school since you've changed your approach to physical activity and wellbeing?
I think that children know that we have a huge value in the school on movement and play, and so they know that their breaks are coming up. We spent some time last year trialling different timetabling options so that the children could have longer playing or more play breaks through the day, and even one of our little oars boys would count, one more play, knowing that he still had one to go. So he knew that he had another break time if he didn't get enough time at lunchtime to play with his friends, and so the benefits have been sort of multifaceted across the board in terms of engagement with the children going back into class, in terms of their behaviour out on the playground by having more break times. We don't have any of those niggly behaviours that happen in the last 10 minutes of the break. Children here too are able to play play anything really. They climb trees, they build forts, they dig in the sandpit, they create things. They've got tyres, they've had sort of loose parts play to play with as well. They'll be investigating and rolling over the logs to look for bugs. Lots of things going on in the playground, and that all transfers back into the classroom with their engagement in class.
Yeah, and I think the games have really encouraged the children to get along, respect each other for their strengths and weaknesses. They all recognise that they have different skills. So when we see that out in the playground and in these different games, helping and encouraging each other to keep going, then when they come back into the classroom, we see those skills transferring to their work. But probably the biggest change that I've noticed is in the healthy eating. Children do need healthy snacks to prop up their energy, and taking out the sugary snacks, especially in the afternoon, and replacing them with fruit and veggie breaks has made a real difference. But the engagement and respect towards each other across the board in their physical activities as well as their learning has probably been the biggest difference.
And it's not as though we stopped all sugar, we just want them to have a more balanced entire day, so encouraging them to have good sources of carbohydrates and protein as well as everything else, and so including those with the fruit and veg as well as your sandwich or yogurt or rice alongside their muffin or biscuits or whatever. We did stop the sugary stretchy things because we found that they weren't adding a lot of value and behaviour after eating that wasn't so good. But as part of a balanced diet, the children are doing really well with their engagement back in the classroom.
And I was also going to say, as a senior teacher, I think having those breaks and having the games and me participating in them, you gain a lot of mutual respect from the kids, and then it's easier to do your behavior management in the classroom if you kind of have them on board out in these games and they enjoy playing them with you.
I just say just a consistent approach across the school. The children know across the school with all teachers, all classes, that we've got the same values on board and also the same beliefs on how we do this, and so I think that's really important across the school.